Welcome to first time installation of Just Broadcast Ultimate Lite demo playout. After you download the file, double click it, wait for installer to activate, press yes here, click to agree to license terms and condition and click install. If you don't have install Visual C++, in this moment installer will add the option to install Visual C++, so just do it. You do it only once. Now we must wait for installer to finish. After it has finished, just click finish button and we can set up our playout. First we must click on this red icon, JB Central Server. This is the core application of our system and it must be active all the time. Since this is demo version, you cannot access playouts from different PCs, but the full version, of course, you can do it. So this demo has some limitation: 90 days of work, 100 files, 2 lives, 5 URLs. We intentionally put few bugs, and the whole application is a little slower. But also all outputs are enabled. So since this is a multi-channel, we have 2 playouts in the system, and in full version, each playout can run 1 output. In this demo version, you can play with the playout 1, and playout 2 is only for demo purposes, just to see how system works with 2 playouts. So you cannot create outputs for second playout, you cannot change video and audio format. You're limited with only few settings about playout, but also you can create you can set CG and all that things, so you can see how system works. Just you don't have output for second playout. So we click next. We type name for our playout, and the second playout will automatically get same name with a number. Select background, which can be color bar, color, or image from hard drive. And also we have a share folder. It is set automatically in My Documents, so we generally don't touch it. Only if you don't have access to My Document, then you can create this folder in some other place. We click next, channel created. Now select video and audio format for playouts. So whatever you select here, it will be video and audio format for playout 2. For playout 1 you can change, for playout 2 you cannot change. We select this default format, next, and now system is creating playouts. Okay, again here we can select our output. Let's leave it like this and create it later in central server. As we said before, second playout won't have output. Categories are important thing in Just Broadcast playouts. Every file and folder must be categorized. So we created some most used categories, and depending on category, some CG will show, some CG will hide. For example, logo will show on program category, but will hide on commercial category automatically. If you want, you can create and edit categories, or you can just keep this test and go to next. If you go to create and edit, you can select any category, click update file type, and then change what kind of CG you want to show for each category. And also you can click new file type, and then you can type name of your category, select again what CG you want to show on this category, and when you're done, press OK. We click next. Now here we'll add some files and folders to playout, and only to playout 1. I will show you later how to add to playout 2. Our suggestion is to make one video folder on hard drive and then put all other video folders and files in there. Please try to avoid to add the root folder of the hard drive, because you will have problem with the system files. So we select video. Also, you can skip folder and file registration and do it later in remote control if you want. We'll click next. We must assign category to each folder. On the right, we click which category we want, and on the left, we click on the folder to categorize that folder. If this button is on, then when you click parent folder, or all child folders will be selected also. So if we click video, you see all subfolders are set as program, but in this case this is not good, so we have commercial and also music. Again, we click next, and now just click out to register files and wait. If you have a lot of files, this can last up to 1 hour. Next. Now Playout has two modes: fully automatic mode and semi-automatic mode. In full automatic mode, lines disappear in playlist as they're played, and in semi-automatic mode, played lines in playlist stays for maximum of 24 hours. Now we can import demo CG, again only for Playout 1. We can select it here, but we won't. We do it in remote control. Click next. And we set 2 channels, 2 playouts, we set categories, we set output on Playout 1, we set demo CG for Playout 1 and channel 1, and now we click next and finish, and we can start the system. So every time you want to start Playout, first you must start red icon central server. This is a must, and please remember this. Central server, then playouts. You can see statistic in central server. We have 2 playouts, 2 channels. We have option for redundancy, and here we can set spare playouts. We can see spare playouts. To set up anything, we must go to administration. Username is admin, password is also admin. You can change this later. And now we have a few different tabs where we can set different settings. First, user tab. You can select create different users and set different channel to each user. Since this is a demo version and it's only on one PC, there is no reason to create new users. But if you want, you can always click on new user and create it. Let's say just something fast, test. As you can see, user doesn't have any playouts which can see, so we must click here on change data, select what playout this user test can use, let's say just this one, add, confirm, close. And now administrator can see both playouts, but test can only see playout 1 and channel test 1. Do the same for scheduler, add just test channel, and again administrator can make playlists for both channels, but test user can only create for test channel. Then we have channel settings. Again, you can see only one channel because other channel is hidden. You can set different settings here for channel, for graphics, CG settings, and so on. Then we have playouts. Again, you can only see playout 1. You can see that playout is using channel test, video and audio format. You can use file caching, some engine things. You can set redundancy, this playout to be redundant if you want just to test it. Settings, safety features. You can here change output. This is the only place where you can create or change output. You can update it in playout, but you cannot change type. So if you want to change playout, click update playout. Let's create one DVB stream. network. For video, we'll select some software encoder, but we're a virtual machine and we can't see NVIDIA card, but you should always use NVIDIA for encoding. Audio encoder, IP address, port, and that's all. And now, as you can see, we changed our output to DVB stream UDP. And also you have some settings here. And that's basically all about central server. You can just click on close and it will go to system tray. If you want to show it again, double click, it will show. So just keep it there, you don't need it unless you need to make some changes to the system. Then we can start playouts. Let's start first playout 1. Okay, playout is started. As you can see, output is running. Now we can do the same thing for playout 2. Now we have 2 playouts running on same machine, as you can see. So playout 1 is running channel test, playout 2 is running channel test 2. Next step is to run remote control. Remote control controls our playout. Just wait to load. Select layout if you want. Again, we can use admin, or we can use that test user we created. It's up to you. And as you can see, we have 2 playouts running. In full version, you will have 2 more playouts down there. Now here you can see preview, playlist. There is no still playlist, of course. And if you want to work in playout, just click show channel for playout. And you're there. We have those folders we already registered. Select files. Drag drop them to playlist. And click play next. Yes. And playout is running. Now we can create live input for playout. We go to remote settings, live tab. Since we're on virtual machine, we cannot see Blackmagic card, but we'll use NDI receiver for live input. We click video format auto not specified, audio from video, audio format not specified. Then we click this S button to search for NDI. This S button will show only if you select NDI receiver for live input. Then when you find NDIs, you can see them in this drop-down menu. Select one. Set this checkbox is live input to set NDI receiver as live input and click update input. And you will see that NDI receiver is live input. Also you can set multiple devices to be your live input. Now we go to lives, add new live event, set name, description. You can set duration if you know exact duration of your live, but also you can have this option manual next. If this option is on, then live will stay on air until you play next manually. So it doesn't matter if it goes over 1 hour or how many hours you set, it will keep running until you press play next button. Then select device and the receiver, and system will fill all other fields, and our live is empty. And to add it to playlist, drag drop, and live is in the playlist. Next thing we want to show is how graphics works. We go to remote settings graphics tab. Here we can select this demo logo clock. Select it, click change logo, and as you can see, logo will show. But if we add commercial and play it, logo will hide. And on next, in this case, music file, it will show again. Also, we'll show you some other CG, like let's select music title, for example, and see how it works. So it will show only on music type. So here is music. We click next, and in 5th second, you can see automatic music title showed. It will be there for a few seconds, and then it will disappear like this. And now we can go to other channel. If we click this button back, it will return us to main screen, and then we just click show channel on other channel, and we have same interface, same settings, everything same, just we're doing things on channel 2. Now first we'll add files because we don't have files here. Click on add folder, find video files for this channel. Of course we'll use same files. Again, categorize folder like this, confirm changes, system created folders, auto register file yes, wait to finish. And you can do the same thing, drag drop, and now we have other playout running also. You have all the same settings to add live. For CG, click on graphics and click import demo CG if you want it to import. And now you have demo CG also, and you have logo here also. And if you go back, you can see that both channels are running. We have playlists, and basically these are some basic features of remote control. Then we have a scheduler application. In scheduler application, we can create playlists for days in advance. Since we're using virtual machine, everything is a little slower, of course. On normal PC, it will run much faster. Again, we use username and password. And now we can here select on which channel we want to work, or on which channel we want to create playlist. Again, all the options are same as in remote control, so you just drag drop files to playlist, set time when you want your playlist to start, and date. Click OK. And now we have two types of playlists, fixed and unfixed. Fixed playlists start at exact time, so if we set this playlist to be fixed, it will start exactly at 6 AM, and it will cut if some file is playing in that moment. If you don't set fixed playlist, use unfixed playlist. In that case, playlist will just append to current playlist. To make playlist fixed, double click on first item in playlist, click on fixed time, and update item. You will see this lock icon, which means first item is fixed, and when first item is fixed, the whole playlist is fixed. And then just click this button push to play out, and playlist is scheduled and ready. When you go to remote and go to first channel, go to lists, and you will see that playlist for this channel is ready to run. Just to put loop so we have files all the time. Okay, that was a scheduler. Now you can also go to other channel and create playlist for other channel and push it. Then we have a CG editor. In CG editor you can create your CG or edit existing CG. Again, important thing is to select for what channel you are creating CG. Here's a list of CG, and CG items you can just drag drop to this editor. More about CG in other video. Let's turn it off. Then we have multi-view application, which can work in two ways. Like a standard multi-view, where you can see both playouts or all 4 playouts in full version, like this. Or you can change view, restart application, and then monitor only one playout. Select which playout we want to monitor. And here it is. And here in this windows you can add live, URL, CG, time, and CPU. So if you can run here live or URL to watch it, and once it's ready you can just click send on air to send it directly on air. Also you can start and stop any CG here like this and double click to hide it. And finally we have this monitoring application. This is application which monitors playout and starts them if they're off. And also it runs playout and central server on Windows startup. Okay, we know it's on. It's now trying to run playouts, but the playouts are already on. And this is just basic video of Just Broadcast Ultimate Lite. You can watch other videos in our YouTube channel.